Do you know how many of us don't recognize our Phoenix moments when we are right in the middle of it? What's a Phoenix moment? I'm gonna tell you, but real quick, my name is Denise. I am the owner and principal consultant of Never Stop Growing Coaching and Consulting, a coaching practice that uses realistic goal setting and accountability strategies to help you meet your goals. We do this in individual and group settings, so check me out at thekeynsg.com. Now, back into this Phoenix concept. Phoenix rising from the ashes. A lot of us have heard about that. And like sometimes you'll see people say, I'm in my Phoenix phase, or I feel like a Phoenix right now. What does that mean though? If we think about it, within the ashes are like the burnt debris of what was. The Phoenix has taken a lot of tough hits in life, right? I'm going to do this analogy to compare it to our lives, right? So we've gone through a lot of rough patches. We've had a lot of struggles. There have been pain point after pain point in our lives. We've been hit a lot. And then there comes this point where it gets all burnt to the ground. You're surrounded by ashes. A lot of us are so used to getting beat up and knocked down that the ashes feel like the most comforting space. It feels like home to us because it's the thing that we've known for so long. But the Phoenix is this beautiful bird that is able to, through the ashes, rise up. So now I want you to visualize this Phoenix on fire, wings spread out wide, and it's just floating above all the challenges that it has had to go through. What it used to know is no longer familiar to it because it's risen above it. That's what the Phoenix is. And a lot of us have this open door moment where we can become a Phoenix. We can rise above the ashes and hit that part of our lives, but we're so committed to the comfort of the fight that we don't know how to let go and just fly. For my Christian folks out there, you don't know how to let go and let God. And I'm not accusing you because I struggle with that in certain areas, right? It's not this whole blanketed statement. There are some areas where we can flourish, and then there are others where the struggle is what we know. And it's so scary to hope. The hope feels paralyzing because what if we're wrong? But we do know how to fight. We do know how to survive day after day after day. Because here's the thing about the Phoenix. Before the Phoenix rises, it was surviving in the chaos. We get stuck thinking that we're supposed to be in survival mode. We get stuck thinking that the ashes are all we know. Sometimes you reach a part where it's not a pile of ashes, it's just a little dusting. And we feel like, oh, we came up, we won. Baby, that's not your level. Test your wings. And here's how. The desires that you feel burning on the inside of you. Imagine that is the Phoenix evolving. In the middle of all the chaos that's going on, it still has hope for things. So what if you were to step forward and say, I am going to try this. I know I may be scared. I know it's unfamiliar, but I'm going to try it. See what happens. Sometimes it's not like this big it. Break it down. Take one step. Ask yourself what's one step that you can do to step forward. But then here's the catch. After you take step number 1, I want you to take step number 2, and then 3 and 4, and you get the gist. And in all of your stepping forward, I don't want you to look back, because the Phoenix has evolved beyond that. And if you look back, you're going to look back on something that no longer serves you. And so when you try to go back, that's not even going to feel familiar to you anymore. And some of you are in a space where y'all already know that, right? Y'all have evolved past certain things and you're trying to do the same thing over and over again. You're trying to date the same kind of person. You're trying to keep the same kind of friends, hang out in the same kind of spaces, but you know you ain't even having fun like you used to because it doesn't fit you anymore. You've stepped forward, you've taken step 1, 2, or 3, and then you turn back around on 4. Baby, it don't fit. Test your wings. They work. And in the meantime, check out the Goal Achievers Alliance, where a bunch of Phoenixes get together and we talk about how we are flying together. It's in the link tree in my bio. In the meantime, y'all, never stop growing.